Chit Chat Kit Kats. I do like doing those open-ended reads. I never know what's going to come out, but usually it's something about the topics at hand that we're dealing with. Now, this last one was really interesting about what's taking place, with Trumpenstein trying to become dictator. And, I'm getting a lot of the same types of messages coming through. Also, the other one that came through today, the spiritual read, was about, getting rid of the things we don't need and, tightening our belts, getting rid of the things we don't need, the things that we have hanging on us that are weighing us down, lighten the load as much as possible. I don't want to have to pay out any more than what I'm paying for something. So, paying those things off. We think we're going to buy something on sale and get it for cheaper, but if you're buying with the credit card, with what they're doing with the credit card interest rates, it winds up costing us more than if we would have just bought it, at the regular price. So getting rid of as much overhead debt as we can, and going forward. Yeah. So I think that that's a good thing to as much as possible. Okay, as much as possible. Oh. So just, a lot of craziness going on. Now I'm looking forward again to going away for a little while. I have some people once in a while, why are you reading cards in your car? Why do you have, because I like to travel, okay? So what I have to say to people that, want to say things like that, if you see I'm doing a reading in the car and you don't want to see it, then don't watch it. It's that simple. Nobody's forcing anybody to watch anything here. Either you can deal with it or you can't. No, I'm not homeless. As you can see, I have a home. This is not a fake thing behind me. This is an actual room. I don't use those fake things. Okay? I see a number of people, and especially, there's one especially on the right. I don't know where this woman is from, but she always, I get my crystal ball and I'm going to look in, and she's a big Trump supporter, I think she needs to trade in her crystal ball for a new one because it's a bit flawed. Anyway, but yeah, no, I don't use fake backgrounds. You will either see me in my living room or here once in a while out by the dining area, you'll see. But yeah, but no, this is genuine house. This is not fake prop stuff behind me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Trumpenstein, he went to the football game and they booed him, so he left at halftime. His team wasn't winning, so he left, and he is so disgusting. And the courts are really pushing back. So you're going to find a lot more stuff happening. And if these guys get caught, some of these ones, and they bring charges in the states, there's nothing Trump can do about it, okay? So if you have somebody in the House or Senate and they get charges coming from the state, Trump cannot do anything to help these ones. So, I thought the thing that I posted today in the post area, when you come on the channel, looking at the channel, there's the posts. It used to be called, what was it? It was community. Now they've changed it to posts. Every time you turn around, they're changing something, so you're trying to figure your way through it. But he was really good talking about the the three sections of government, okay, and how they work together and how one kind of polices the other one, etc. That was really a good talk to listen to, and how we can have this pushback that's taking place in the states, etc., and some of the federal judges, and the pushback that's taking place against the thing that Trumpenstein thought he was going to get in there and just wave a wand. After all, I have no consequences with it, okay? Although he could have consequences, I guess, when it comes to saying, you know, I want to own Gaza and make it into a big resort area. Now that could come back on him, okay? That has a possibility of coming back on him. God, so freaking greedy. And some idiot wants to change the name of Greenland to Red, White, and Blue Land. Yeah, right up there with the Gulf of America now. All of them are just, you know, him playing large and in charge, and none of that matters. They're not going to change all the maps to say Gulf of America because this dipshit says it needs to be changed. The only ones that are going to change it and call it that are Magatonians. The rest of us are still saying it's the Gulf of Mexico, dipshit. Dipwad. So anyway, yeah, it's just noise. It's just more, you know, drama that they're putting out there. So I guess Musk has got his nose in a twist because they told him you can't anymore. Although he's already downloaded all this information, okay? Sold it to the highest bidders. So, anyway, but according to the open read today, it's saying that hang tight. They're not talking about some stuff that's going on under the surface, okay? But they're investigating. They're doing more things. They're getting more stuff lined up to come, okay? They're doing more stuff. And like I said, he's not going to be there for long, okay? He's not going to be there for 4 years. Absolutely not. So I'm gonna, while we're sitting here, I'm just gonna throw my Lenormand on and just see if it's going to tell us anything. Yeah, just open, not asking anything specific, just see what it's going to say and see if we can figure out what it's about. So it's about, readings about the path forward, the climb, the path forward, one step at a time when it comes to the White House. Could also be the real estate market or the White House, but more than likely it's about the White House and the stories being told, the stories they're trying to float on the path going forward. Let's see what else we have. So the energy coming into it, oh, Trumpenstein, there he is. There he is, the star. You know, everybody calls me a star. I think I'm a star. I'm a star. Okay. And where it's at going forward, the White House. And the doorways. Are those doors closed or are those doors open? In this one, it's showing it's closed, but let's see where the stories, where this stuff is going. It's about the back, turning their back on some things, okay? Going forward, let's see what we have. Clouds. Going forward into clouds. It's not going to bode well, okay? It's not easy breezy. Eating away. Okay, Now, it could be his darker energy wanting to eat away at things when it comes to going forward to the path forward, or it could be the path going forward, other things are being eaten away. But let's do the rest of the cards and see what it says. The challenge is about his alignments, the contracts he's making with people, the marriages. Oh, toxic. Oh, what a surprise. You know, all the toxic alliances he's trying to do, the dark deeds, the toxic alliances when it comes to younger people. All the toxic younger people. This could be the Doge guys. This could be something to do with the Doge guys. The darker elements with that. The doorway. Dark clouds when it comes to those alignments. Outcome, potential outcome, the grinding wheel. This is also my card in my deck for the karmic, but it could also be those tough alliances. It's like the ring, the tough alliances, the crushing wheel, okay? It reminds me of very crushing. He's making these alliances, but they are crushing. It's not going to be easy. When the jungle, they're in the jungle, the things they're trying to do by the dead of night, the toxic, when it comes to finances, money, abundance, okay? So the path, crushing when it comes to the finances and the stories going forward. At the center of it, we have the dark clouds. The doorway, dark clouds when it comes to his alliances. And when it comes to the thing with these younger people, okay, going forward, the toxicity. When we look to where this is going, the White House is headed into clouds, okay? So it's not going to be easy. The path going forward is going to be eaten away for him. The stories are about, he's trying to turn his back on the stories, the things that are coming out, okay? When it comes to the toxicity, dark clouds on the horizon for the things they've been trying to do by the dead of night, okay? When it comes to looking forward, when it comes to the financial things that they're doing, the toxic things, and again, eating away, the toxicity eating away, and they're having that heavy karmic wheel, okay? So it's not looking good for them at all. Underneath of it, we have the difficult time, the cross to bear. The clock is ticking on what's being struggled with when it comes to the obstructions and the future, okay? Telling the future. The difficulty is the knowledge, all the knowledge underneath of this, deeper knowledge. The clock is ticking on new things coming. They're struggling with the history, so the past stuff, looking at what they're doing. Obstructions when it comes to trying to control, and the future of his divergent path. Okay? So there are friends, again, when it comes to these difficult times and the information coming out. Hard-won knowledge, hard difficulty. The pearl of great price when it comes to the timing and new things coming out. When it comes to the struggle with the history of their deceptions that they've been doing. And ending to his ability to control and put in these blocks. And the people going forward when it comes to his divergent path for the future. Okay? So again, no matter what reading I do, it's not looking good for Trumpenstein. More things are going to come up when it comes to him and the things they're trying to do. They're not going to get all the stuff to fly that they want, okay? And they're putting incompetent people in places to try to gum up the works, but it is not going to go well for them. It's not going to be what he's planning and what they've, what they think they're going to get done and how they're going to manipulate this stuff going forward. So, I'll leave that here.